Now we can make one more product. We have a little bit of time. And this time I'm going to do a roll-on. Now a roll-on is something you're going to use on the skin. So you need to take into consideration how it's going to be used, how often is it going to be used, and for those of you who are using any kind of medications, you want to make sure that you're not going to have any kind of interaction going on. So you want to check all the safety features, safety ratings on the essential oil that you're using. Now I'm going to be using coconut oil as my base oil. So I'm going to go ahead and just add my carrier oil into the bottle here. Oops, add a little bit too much there, so I'm going to pour a little out. Came out really fast. Got to leave a little bit of room in the top for essential oil. So I'll put that there. I'm going to move this aside. Now, in this particular case, again, it's on the skin. So I need to be careful about which oils I choose to use. I'm going to be looking at something that will help me, again, with maybe my appetite cravings. So I'm going to go with dill and peppermint and bergamot. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a fun one. And let's see, we got cinnamon and fennel. Now, normally I would take a perfume strip and put a drop of oil on it and just wave it under my nostril and make sure I like it before I start blending all these oils. Now, if you don't have a perfume strip, to try that, and then this is probably the best way to do it. It's just to hold your bottles together and make sure you like that scent. Because I got a lot of things going on here. Got peppermint, bergamot, and dill. What a combination, huh? Sort of like a minty pickle, you know? So you might want to say, well, maybe I don't want to go with that dill after all. And I think I might try the fennel instead. Because that's sort of more of like a licorice candy smell to it. Nice, that's very nice. So I'm going to try those together. Now in this particular case, this is a roll-on. I would probably use about 12 to 21 drops. The reason we have that range is because it just depends on how often you're going to use it, who's going to be using it, the age of the person, the health condition of the person, and so on. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and begin with adding my fennel. And I did about 4 drops of that one, 3 to 4 drops. I'm going to add peppermint. Now peppermint's pretty strong, so I don't want to add as much. I'll just add about 2 or 3 drops. Bergamot, I'm going to do as my top note, so I'm going to add quite a few more of that. Now, we want to blend these together again, stir them up, and just wave it under your nostrils and check to make sure you like it. And I think that I need a little bit more. I'm going to try grapefruit, because the bergamot was not as powerful as much as I would like. So I just add a little more of that for my top note. Ah, now that's nice, because the grapefruit really adds a lot. Now what you need to do is take a pipette, and you will actually put this into your bottle here, which I don't have, so I'm going to have to pour it in and try to get it into the bottle without the pipette. Normally use a pipette, make it easier. All right, so this has a little roller ball top to it, which you just need to pop right in. Put your top back on, shake it up, and there you have it. Now you have a nice little roll-on. I'd probably use this 2 or 3 times a day, maybe even before meals, just to give me, you know, save that little bit of appetite off.